A lot of people come to me and always complain that it's very difficult for them to speak English fluently and accurately. Hey, I'm Nakash Akram, and in this video, I'll tell you some of the strategies of speaking English fluently and accurately. Like a couple of weeks ago, some of my students they came to me and they were MPhil students. Can you believe I'm telling you something right? That they are MPhil students. It was very difficult for them to speak even a single proper sentence for them, and I was surprised the way they were speaking. They were like fumbling a lot. They were having a lot of problems while they were speaking. They were not fluent at all. They were not accurate at all. Right? The problem is not that you are not speaking properly. The problem is the system, that the system that you are living in, that it doesn't allow you to be more and more fluent. It doesn't allow you, or it does not present you a setup where you can speak or where you can practice your speaking English. Now I'll tell you that how you can practice or how you can improve your spoken English. The very first thing is there are a lot of people who they can definitely, or who they know a lot of words of English. They know grammar, they know sentence structures and all, but when it comes to the part of the speaking, it's become very difficult for them to speak. Uh, Learning grammar, learning tenses, passives, direct, indirect is not the main concern when you are speaking. Speaking is a different strategy. I mean, writing, reading, listening, and speaking, all these four modules are quite different, and the difference differ in terms of each and everything. So, speaking is a different technique. Whenever you are speaking, I would say that most of the students or most of the people, when it comes to the part of the speaking part, they become hesitant, they become reluctant, and they have lack of confidence. The very first point that you are to adopt in yourself, you are to be confident. You are to adopt confidence, and you are to like have overcome your hesitation, because people always have a lot of words in their mind. Whenever they are listening, yes, everything is okay, everything is perfect, and whenever they are writing, yes, they can write something, they can write some essays, they can write some of on some topics and all, but when it comes the part of the speaking, it becomes very difficult for them to speak. So the first point that you are to adopt in yourself, to be confident. You are to keep on speaking to yourself. It means that it really will help you to be more confident. Sometimes it happens that you are to speak in front of someone. So whenever you are speaking in front of someone, you lack confidence. You are not to lack your confidence. You are not to be hesitant whenever you are speaking in front of somebody. So if you are speaking alone to yourself, you are to be like you will be more and more confident whenever you are speaking to yourself. Also, I would say that the first point, the first concern that you are to adopt in yourself, that you are to overcome your hesitation. And there are some of the other issues as well. There are some people, whenever you are talking to someone, whenever you are communicating with someone, they always try to discourage you. So you are not to be discouraged at all. You are to encourage yourself. So one point is this, right? The second one is that you are to practice. You are to practice English as much as you can. You can practice it in front of the mirror, like you can record yourself, the how you are speaking. So this is also another good strategy. And believe you me, I tell my student, whenever I'm telling my student this strategy to apply on themselves, it really helps them. A lot of students who they come to me, they belong to very lower category of speaking English. What it happens to them, that whenever I ask them to practice this in front of the mirror, it really helps them. So practice yourself. Whenever you're talking to yourself, you must talk to yourself in English instead of talking to yourself in any other language. So that's another most important thing to practice or to master your language, and also overcoming your confidence. So whenever you are practicing it, or whenever you are communicating to yourself, you will get confidence, because you will come to know some of the words, your vocal will start to get adjust. So it means that you will definitely improve yourself, and it really will encourage you to speak in front of some of the other people as well. The third strategy that you can or you will have to apply right after practicing in front of the mirror and also speaking it to yourself or thinking in your mind, you can also practice doing intonation. I mean that this is another one, another strategy that you will have to apply to yourself, that you are to apply to yourself intonation pattern. Your speaking tone must be something like a wave, right, like a dancing stuff like that, right? So how you can do so? Because English is all about intonation pattern, rise and fall. Because sometimes you'll have to jump up your tone just a little bit, and sometimes you'll have to lower it down, and sometimes you'll have to maintain your speech. So this is also one of the most important things that you will have to apply to yourself. If you apply such these strategies, you certainly will start improving. But in my next videos, I'll let you know some more strategies in detail. So please try practice this one, and hopefully it really will improve you. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.